What it do, YouTube? It's SS, and I'm back with another video. So this one, I only did one set with this team. I wanted to try out Samurott. Obviously, I'm always using the Charizard. Charizard's just way too good. I ended up using Dragonite 2. My Dragonite is a rank 2. My Samurai's a rank 1, and my Charizard's a rank 4. So all very good PvP IVs overall. I did do these battles on Twitch if you do want to go watch them happen in real time, or if you would like to watch the VOD, link in the description as always. And I guess let's go ahead and hop into these battles. Oh, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, especially subscribe, because I've been noticing a lot of people are not subscribed to the to me and to the channel, and yeah, it just be better if you guys are subscribed. That way you get notified when the videos do drop. But yeah, in this first battle, we're gonna see that we get hard punished by Ampharos when we come into our Charizard. Obviously not a very good Pokemon to see, but they do end up calling a bait. They thought I was going to go for the Dragon Claw, which is actually very good for me. So now I'm going to be able to farm down completely and come out with some energy. And I'm going to go straight for Dragon Claws here because I really just need any and every damage here. They do end up shielding, which is good for me. Now, they do let me get to the next Dragon Claw, or I don't know how much energy they actually really had. But either way, oh no, that was actually CMP right there, so which is actually the best case scenario for me. So now, since I banked the Hydro Cannon with my Samurott, I'm going to be able to get this off and win this game. So yeah, a little shorter video today, but I did want to start dropping more videos consistently. Like I said, I only did one set with this team, and I do believe I went 4-1. I think no 3-2, 3-2, 3-2. Yeah. But yeah, so now we're gonna see somewhat what is a very, I would like to say, if you can land the superpower is good for you, but if you can't, obviously you see those drill pecks, they do chunk. And then they swap out into their Charizard. And I'm gonna try to make sure that I throw on good timing here, because one thing, I do not want them to sneak any moves in. Since they already shielded, I am able to bring in my Samurai, and we're loaded on energy. We got energy on Dragonite, so we're in a very good position. Once again, I tried to throw on good timing here, or the best timing that I could, and they're gonna let it go. They're gonna come back into their into their Empoleon here. Once again, I do try to throw on good timing, so uh they don't sneak a move in where it makes it harder for me not to be able to reach this move. And it looks like they actually let me get to it, or this might be the turn that they were at it. I think they went over 2 waterfalls, so they're at 2 waterfalls, I think, at this point. And I'm just going to let it go. I'm gonna come back into Dragonite. We're at the move, and I'm just gonna go straight for the superpower here. We're gonna switch out, and there's gonna be a Snorlax in the back. And at this point, I can safely shield this. I thought about no shielding. That's why it took me a while to make a decision, but I think in hindsight that would have been a immediate shield regardless. I did want to 2 shield flex, but as I see right here, that body slam probably would have been pretty close to KOing with those licks. So yeah, it was probably better that I shielded that up. Now we're gonna see the mirror match. Obviously, this is not too good for me, but they're actually running Dragon Tail, which I do believe they get to the move faster. And since I'm trying to be more careful and not to let them sneak a move in, I am actually just gonna go for the extra. And I'm gonna go straight for the Dragon Claw here, hoping that they shield, but they no shield, so they just want a shield advantage. And at this point, I'm hoping I can get to the superpower. When we get to the superpower, so if we can get a shield here, I think we're in an okay spot. So now they do end up shielding, which is fine with me. So now I'm thinking about it, and I guess I come in Samurott just in case there is what, I don't know. Why did I come into Samurai? I'm not too sure. But either way, we come into Samurai, so I'm just gonna go straight for the Mega Horn. We get a little bit of some stuttering there. And the Mega Horn is gonna go through, so at this point I swap out. I can take an Icicle Spear. I am going to have to shield the next one, which is very unfortunate if they do reach one. But they end up swapping to an Obstagoon. And once again, we're farming up extra, so now I do have to shield this one. And at this point, they don't really have to shield this. Now that I think about it, since they got my shield, they don't really have to shield it. They go for a bait there, or they I guess they called the bait, right? They called the bait, but then it feels bad for them because now they have to end up shielding a dragon claw. And I tried to make them throw immediately, but they were farming. And but either way, I'm gonna be able to get a couple fairy cutters in, and with this energy that I had. Yeah, because they had two and they were three away. So actually CMP on the move, which is very crazy because you would assume it was calculated, but it really wasn't calculated. And then here, so this is my mod on Twitch, and I'm like, yo, hold on, is he sniping? I'm like, hold on. Is he sniping? But nah, I didn't really think he was sniping, to be honest. But yeah, so this is actually a very horrible lead for us, and so I'm just gonna stay in. So he actually chooses to throw at me, which I'm like, okay. I was hoping he'd let me get to the superpower, but he was way too smart for that. And he's gonna space swap into. Well, I'm gonna swap into my Samurott, and he comes into his Como. So I'm like, I can live this. And I'm charging up a little extra, trying to throw on good timing once again. And I'm gonna be able to get this hydro cannon off. At this point, if I can get to one more hydro cannon, it's going to pressure him to shield if he wants to win this matchup. And it looks like he does want to win the matchup, so that's fine with me. And so I'm actually thinking about it now. Probably should have won Charizard, but oh, I do go Charizard, and because I go Charizard, we end up not even getting we got denied here. So if that wing attack would have went through, it would have been crucial because that wing they would have died with the energy. They would have KO'd with the energy, and I wouldn't have been able to. So I wouldn't have to use that shield there. And unfortunately, because of that one turn lag, I was actually forced to shield there, but either way, let's see how this turns out. I'm going to be able to blast burn him. I try to catch a move, but he holds out on energy, and I'm hoping I can get to the superpower. And to be honest, I probably should have undercharged it just a little bit, so I was able to uh get one more wing attack. So this would be CMP, and you guys see that one turn lag actually ended up biting us in the butt. But I almost turned it around, and yeah, we were just one fast move away from a CMP tie, which I don't know who would have won, but he probably would have won it, but because I am like what mine's a one attack, so yeah, most likely would have lost it, but would have been a lot closer. But it was still close regardless. GG's there. So now we're gonna see Dragon Knight into, I think it was a mirror match again, and they do the same thing. They choose not to shield, and I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna have to start charging this, because they're not shielding, and that's not really cool. So at this point, I'd go for the superpower. So we're at a shields apiece. And the bad thing is, like, if he's running Earthquake, he can just Earthquake me here. And he actually does choose to Earthquake me, so, which is not very ideal. I probably should have threw the Hydro Cannon there, to be honest. And since I know this is a Poison Fang, I'm just going to let it go. Um, and then I'm gonna try to farm up and throw on good timing. And I don't really expect them to shield this, to be honest. And they're gonna let it go. So they come back into Steelix. And I do believe if I would have went for that extra wing attack, I would have made it to the blast burn. They was not scared. So now I have to shield this potential psychic fangs, which is not very too good. And then I just end up throwing here, trying to throw on good timing, and they don't shield, which is wild. And then so now I need to get to two hydro cannons, but we didn't have enough HP for that, and we're just gonna unfortunately lose that. But a beautiful 3-2 using Samurott. I might use it later on today, as this so today's what, the 2/8? It's the 8th. So yeah, I will be going live later today at 4 p.m. Central. So by this video is up, if you've seen it, the day that it dropped, and it's not 4 p.m. Central yet, I will be that's where when I stream on Twitch. Once again, link in the description. So if you guys did enjoy the battles, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video.